I've been all over the world. I've noticed this about Black Americans, and I'll stop here. We have more people trying to turn us around than I've seen for any other group anywhere in the world relative to what our situation is. That you've got teachers, you got people that will just do stuff. If they find out you're legit, just help you because they want to see Black folks make it. We do have this. This is lacking in other places, I can assure you. But you know what? Our desire to save people cannot be greater than people's desire to be saved and to help. So the people that do not want it, let them go. Jesus said, let the dead bury the dead. I sure get it nowadays.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, that is Bloodline Films from the Soil, episode Washington, D.C., family. Episode Washington, D.C. And that was our brother, Dr. Randy Shaw, talking that talk like he always does. You know, I got to say this before we get too far down the rabbit hole, man. But there are a great deal of our people who believe in advocating all the way, right? In front of the big screen, behind the big screen. Folks are just going to talk that shit and keep it 100. And this is what we need, man. This is what we need. But let's not go too real just yet. I know niggas got to have a nigga shit first. So, first and foremost, we got a couple of announcements, ladies and gentlemen. Patriarch Summit is definitely happening, ladies and gentlemen. It's definitely happening. I want y'all to definitely make sure you get your tickets. If y'all check my description, the link to purchase your tickets for the Patriarch Summit is in the description right now. Okay? It's definitely in the description, family. So go ahead and get your Patriarch Summit tickets, y'all. It's going down, y'all. If you didn't know, August the 24th is going down. August the 24th, we are live. Washington, D.C., Thurgood Marshall Center. I want y'all to definitely go ahead and cop that. Okay? Or visit www.patriarchsummit.com. Get more information there. Or hit that GoFundMe, ladies and gentlemen, to support, because we are still paying for more things to execute. So we can definitely use your contributions. If you just scan that QR code right on the screen and help us out, support the movement, we would greatly appreciate it. Any QR code, just go ahead and scan it, family. All right, because it's all going to the same place. Right? So with that being said, also, we got a couple more announcements as well, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to get your drippity drip, if you need to get your drippity drip from the soil.tv put on, cop you your Black American Heritage Flag Converses. These are limited editions, family. Okay? Limited edition Johns, very drippy. Cop you a pair. Go ahead on over there from the soil.tv put on. Or get your Black American Heritage Flag apron. Spin the block this summer while you on that grill with that Black American Heritage Flag apron. Spin the block. Show these niggas that you really know how to burn. You know what I mean? And also, while you're at the website, man, don't hesitate to check out the rest of the stuff there. We got Black American Heritage Flag hats, you know, New Era Jones, the official tissue. So it's a lot of fly shit over there. So go ahead and check it out, family. Now, with that being said, let's talk about it. Hold on. I know it's family in here. Let me see what family is in the building right quick. Y'all already know. If you don't know, you know how I get down. Let me see. I see Brother Rebel in the building on GP. Salute the Brother Rebel in the building. Salute. Who else is in the building here? Let me see who else is in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? My brother Negro in the building off top. Ready to do what it do, ready into the kitchen. Salute the Brother Negro off top. Let me see who else is in this mug. Who's in here? Let me see. If you're in the community kitchen, go ahead and sound off in that chat. My sister Star in the building. Salute, sis, salute. Let me see who else is in this mug, man. Oh, we got the young warrior. Salute to our brother Black Learn in the building, bright and early. Salute to brother Black Learn. Salute, salute, salute. And that's a fact. We on their necks. That's a fact, brother Black Learn. That's a fact, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I listen. Y'all know, well, some of y'all are new to the broadcast. The rest of y'all know Pat Talk could go like 4-5 hours. I'm not doing that shit today. Okay. I know I said that last week, but I'm not doing it, man. I can't do it, family. You know, it's gonna be 2 hours. We're gonna get this in, and then we shut it down, right? But you know, again, we are making some very good progress, ladies and gentlemen, with the Patriarch Summit, man. I really hope we get to see a lot of y'all at this thing. You know, we actually get to see y'all again. You'll be able to purchase to stream it live, but we would definitely prefer to see y'all in person and actually give you some tools, right? Some tangible tools that you can take back home, man. Because it's not gonna be the same just checking in, you know, over the stream. I'm just saying, you know, there are tangible things that we're putting money toward that, so we're really efficient when it comes to this Patriarch Summit. So if you can be there, definitely just come through. Just again, to buy your tickets, check the description in the broadcast. There's a link to the Eventbrite to get your ticket. Go ahead and purchase your ticket, man, and we'll see y'all at the Patriarch Summit. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at the Patriarch Summit August the 24th, y'all. We'll definitely see y'all there. All right. Now, let's get into this shit, man. Let me see who's in the building. And definitely salute to my brother Black Laren saying, like the video, family. Definitely like this video. Salute, salute. Hit that like button. 41 in the building already. Hit the like, family. All right. Salute, salute. Now, brother Negro, how you doing today, sir? I see you checked in bright and early, sir. What's on your mind? Salute to brother
Yeah,
Negro in the building.
yes, sir.
Salute.
I'm cleaning the sword right now as we speak. I'm cleaning the sword as we speak.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, you know, my brother Short may be tapping in. I'm not 100% sure. He has all the invites. We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. And all the other brothers got the invites. We'll see. Everybody's been pretty busy, man. It's that season for a lot of us. Oh man, we got brother Q in the building.
What's up, big brother Q? I ain't seen you in a minute,
Man,
brother.
man. Salute, Q. Salute, man. That's what I'm talking about. We got Q from Let's Talk 2 in the building. How you, Q? I can't hear brother Q. Can you hear brother Q?
Hey, black man Q, we miss you. What's up, bro?
Yeah, I can't
He
hear.
might be loading in the system.
He might be loading. Salute to brother Q checking in though. It's good to have Q back, and it's been that kind of season, y'all. Cat's been very busy. You know, I really before I want to get into this broadcast though, family. Let me ask y'all a question. All right, let me ask y'all a question. You know what? Hold on. Fuck this. Let me come from behind the screen real quick. Let me come from behind the screen. All right. Salute to everybody. All right, salute. Now, family, I have a question for y'all. Okay. I'm thinking of doing a series, right? I'm thinking of doing a series called Contraband. Okay. Now I'm in for many of y'all know I'm in the private sector heavy, right? I'm in the private sector doing what I do in these big homes. And you know, I'm thinking that I should do a series showing me in these different homes so our folks can get a greater understanding of what true wealth awaits us, right? I don't think a lot of our folks can really fathom what wealth looks like. Cats have an idea what rich is, but wealth hit way different. And you won't know it until you actually see it. And a lot of folks can't actually see it because those aren't the circles that they have access to, right? Those aren't the circles that they got access to. So if I did this series, man, I really would like to know how many of y'all would be interested in a series like this, or even some of these clients that I built over the years. Um, I think it's necessary. Like, if we really want to have real impact, um, you know, inner city kids, particularly, the environments that we come from, they need to see that the shit that's on a BET or television show, you know, houses like Rick Ross actually belong or exist to us. And we can access it if we actually refined or locked in on what it is that we are, right? Whatever you do very good, exceptionally, that thing will open doors for you. It has for a nigga like me. I'm from the streets. It's a fact, a real fact. So I'm a big fan of salute. Brother Freezy in the building from No Captivity. Salute, Brother Freezy. That's another good brother in there, y'all. Definitely go over to No Captivity with Freezy, man. Y'all subscribe to him. That's a solid cat right there. You understand? Definitely go subscribe to Brother Freezy. But definitely, man, somebody let me know, if that's real interest, man. Either doing a series, because I got the production company, right? My squad at Bloodline Films. We do a lot of different shit. But I think, until we get to a place to afford those actual things on our own, if I got access to it because of my talent, and the people that work for me, um, I get to show it, right? I can show it to people who may need some kind of encouragement, kids that can use this encouragement, know that it's not too far out of reach for them, you know, even get them the opportunity to actually go to these places, see these Jones, right? I think we could do that. I think we could do that, man. Let me see what Brother Black Laren is on. Let me see. Yeah, Brother Black Laren said he was thinking the same thing. Salute to Brother Black Laren. Salute. Um, Let me see what my sister Star is saying. Uh, Sister Star would love that idea. Do you also do work with wealthy black families? Well, wealthy black families. I listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I've never met a wealthy black family. I read a rich black family, and I met some okay black families, you know, above, upper class black, but they, borderline rich, none of them wealthy. So if y'all know people like that, right? If y'all know people like that, even if they in this cloud here, y'all holla at Chef C, Bloodline Films TV at gmail.com. Right? We got all of the equipment, my team at Bloodline Films. We can film it and make it do what it do. There's black wealthy families willing to open their homes up to even allow some of these kids from the streets to just feel it, maybe be in the pool. I know Steve Harvey does that. That's rich. It ain't wealthy, right? Salute to Sister Vina in the building. Salute. Right? I know Steve Harvey is rich, but he's not wealthy. Who are these wealthy black families that haven't turned their back on black Americans? Don't look at us like the bottom of the totem pole. You feel me? Because I got plenty of white and Asian clients that's wealthy, Niggas got islands. I can do that, but it ain't gonna hit the way I would need it to hit, right? So I'm just thinking of something like that. You know, there we go. We got the honorable brother Dr. Short in the building. Salute, brother Dr. Short.
Hi, Dr. Short. Night
You,
salute.
how are you? How is everybody?
We are well, sir. White afternoon, sir. How have you been, sir? You know we haven't talked. I've been very, very busy, and I know you've been taking
Man,
care of things, sir.
I'm dehydrated. I really am beginning to recover. I had no idea. You got to drink this water when it gets hot.
Mm,
If you do not drink water, you will have a problem.
correct, sir.
And so
Correct.
I didn't drink any, and I just had to drink like I've been making myself drink lots and lots of water. I had no idea. I was out in the sun, and it beat the hell out of me. I think I'm almost normal.
Mm,
And so that's why you haven't heard. I am behind, but I will get there. And I'm thinking in the next day. I thought one day, man, I was so tired I couldn't open my eyes. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Another day, and I also have to still check, keep your prayers up. I have one more procedure because, folk are worried about whether I have cancer. I
mm.
don't claim it. And I don't want anyone to be scared. I'm not saying I got it, but just got to do one more test. So don't be mad at me. But I am. We got to get this stuff moving, and I just want everybody to know who's on my channels as we join for Pat Talk. My show is When I Don't Need a Man Is a Trans, and so I know you're laughing. I know, yes, you're laughing. It's not. I didn't do anything.
But man, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Anything. I'm just describing the situation. I was trying to
Oh,
explain this to somebody. Nobody. People think I'm not picking. I told my mother that is a dude. I don't. I don't. I don't want them to be missing. But she does look like the weatherman. She looks like Al Roker. Remember the one that almost died from COVID?
mm,
She looks like what that dude would look like if he was a cadaver.
mm.
Hey, the star. Remember Al Roker? He used to be real big and fat. Now he's slim. Come on, you in Jersey? That woman,
Slim bobblehead, everything.
she
Look
looks
crazy.
just like the weatherman. And that's
He's
what,
on the same diet as Al Sharpie.
well,
Right, right.
I don't think you can, semen's not sold in stores. So I'm not responsible if you guys don't understand my sense of humor. I'm just going to say to you that thing. And then when I saw the blonde stuff on there, I'm thinking yoga, blonde. I'm thinking, in particular, if this were a heterosexual woman, because, for yoga, the women can do all kinds of stretching. That's a big thing for dudes. The lady can put her legs behind her head, right? That's a lot less stress. So if you have a pinky, you can be a king. So a lot of people like when women into yoga. So I was thinking, there's no dude crying out for this lady. No kids. And then the mama, that bitch wasn't on camera. Someone's lying. And why would you go off by yourself in a place like the Bahamas? And let's just talk about this. I don't care how many friends I lose. Tourism and prostitution go together.
Mm.
You know damn well that when you go to the Bahamas in sandals, that those Caribbean dudes who have that low-fat diet that can keep an erection 7, 8 hours have been boinking black women for years, long before Kevin Samuels. And these sisters weren't trying to get married. They were just trying to get a dude that could keep it up. And by the way, they have a specialty. They screw big girls. Big girls don't get told you're too big. If you can afford to get them some red snapper fish, some pineapple, some rum, and some other things, then they'll do you too. And be very nice and smile with the accent and shit. And yet they beat the hell out of their own women. And the women down there know not to get that big. So I thought about that and thought about, I even think I had a family member that was assaulted in the Bahamas. I'm not calling names. I love everybody. And that was like in the 60s. So you can get taken in the Bahamas. In the 60s, they would rip you in the Bahamas. Okay? That's my family experience. So you're running around by yourself, you stretching, you got your leg behind your head. And the thing is, did the person see pineapple or did they see a camel hoof? When you put your leg behind your head and the dude says, oh, man, I can't screw you trying to, another one that keeps sitting out here. Let's stone that bitch. Stone that bitch. America Yankee bitch trying to sell defective pussy down here. Kill her. Get her now. Throw the watch in the water. No one will find her. Right. Those people are notorious for getting very brutal. If you are gay and you do some wild shit in the Caribbean, it's not like in America where you can bully people because of your white allies that you screw. It ain't so down there. You can't have a pride march in Jamaica. And don't try it in Trinidad or Guyana because the folks will come out to fight you. You can't walk and wave and flip your penis in somebody's face. Down in the Caribbean, a lot of Black Americans, you ungrateful bastards, you degenerate, nasty Black Americans, you bitch about white people, but you know what? White folk let you do every nasty thing you want to do in America. You can be as gay as you want to be. So as much as you don't like America and your home is in Africa somewhere else, try that shit in Africa, the stuff that you get with white allies to bully, so you can't talk about Black issues because you know that you can get some white folk you slept with and you did crystal meth with to jump on Black folks trying to save our community. Y'all can bully us around your damn sexuality, but try that somewhere else. They will literally kill you. And I'm not saying it's right. I don't want anybody getting hurt, chopped up. But, in some places in the world, heteronormative thought is respected and defended viciously. Okay? I'm thinking about when I went to a friend's establishment and they were having an event for children. And some drag queens came off the street and wanted to be in the children's restroom. And the people objected. They called the police on the proprietor. I want to let you know in Jamaica and other places, those folks would have been killed. This would never, ever come up that I'm a man that's trying to be around children that I'm not a guardian to. And so the numbers are racking up. They are killing drag queens and such all over the country in frightening numbers. They're just killing them. It's wrong to kill anybody. Have I had drag queens in my family? The answer is yes. Do I want anyone to kill people that are drag queens? The answer is no. But do I think that drag queens should keep their strange dress indoors? Yes. I really do think do that stuff indoors. To me, and I don't care who disagrees with me. In fact, I'm going to just go nuclear. I don't give two damns with whoever disagrees with me. If I am a man looking for women and you lie to me and misrepresent yourself as a woman and you get me into a sexual act with you, you have psychologically raped that man. That is rape. And people who do this, who think it's cute, a lot of guys who think they're straight shooter, they look down, they think it's going to be pussy juice and it's doo-doo, snap and kill people because they couldn't conceive themselves as being a sodomite. call it pride, but damn, heterosexual pride matters too. Why not just tell someone, I'm a dude, I got my weenie whacked off because I wanted to be more appealing to dudes. I'm HIV positive, but we can have a good time. But to say, oh no, I'm 100% woman. Oh, well, no, my birth certificate is at the CIA in their vault. No, you might get beaten to the next life and you won't need central heating anymore. Stop playing games with people. And I'm going to say this to the black sodomites, the black drag queens, all of you people out there. You black folks who bitch and complain about racism in America and social injustice in America. And let's say all this stuff is true. But in reality, do you really think that Dr. King and them were marching for you to cut a hole in the wall and look at someone's private? Did they really march and get beaten and bit by dogs for a dude to be in a woman's restroom, or for a woman to pretend that she's a man? And she's got like an ugly albino, snappy turtle looking penis that can't get erect that you paid $160,000 for. Everybody's not for this. And people are being bullied by very wealthy, I'm going to say it, Reformed Jewish synagogues. Yes, I said it. And billionaires and other people that are into this deviance. A lot of people don't like it, and it's being imposed on them against their will. Their political and religious and other leaders are being bribed or bullied by people who are not representing them.
Come on.
Some people get angry enough about this to take life. I'm not saying killing anyone's wrong, but my thought is, if you knew that there was a very sensitive, protective father, like, say, Lone Wolf, who's a gun expert too, and I tried to go in the restroom with his daughter or granddaughter, I know I'm a man. I lived as a man. I'm living a life of deception and deceit. And I somehow feel that that man is going to tolerate me being in the lavatory with his daughter of the opposite sex unguarded. You see, they're doing this, and this is because, I'm telling you, fuck Joe Biden. He's going to be one of the worst presidents in history, and all the nasty people that supported him and his nastiness, y'all get ready for an uncomfortable 4 years of reaction, because people have pushed this too far. Again, I'm opposed to violence against anybody based on their race or sexual orientation, but to send a male rapist to a female prison, and folks think that that's justified, and to think that there aren't people out here who know right from wrong, that don't mind giving street justice to whoever crosses certain moral red lines, y'all are crazy. I'm saying this to everybody out there that's male, that sucks dick, every woman out there that munches carpet, that y'all have pushed people too far. People like me who are patient, we're talking. There are other people out there, they don't talk. They hurt people. They kill people. That person in the Bahamas got offed. And by the way, the gay community is exceedingly violent and brutal to one another. It is a lifestyle full of obsessive, compulsive behavior.
Hey, can I cut in, Dr. Short and Brother Chef, on this situation here?
Go ahead. I mean, because this is open, but I just want people to understand, because I'm sick and tired. I'm going to say this and I'll be quiet. I've seen a succession of people represented as females that are drag queens. There's no such thing as trans. And a fact that 90% or just about that, or if not more, of people who identify as transgender earn their daily bread through prostitution. Prostitution has a lot of occupational hazards, including being killed. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of women killed, kidnapped, beaten up every year in prostitution. Why in the hell is there all this screaming and hollering when it happens to a male prostitute representing himself as a woman? And yet when women selling grade A off the books pussy, that doesn't matter when they're missing. That doesn't matter when serial killers kill dozens and lots of and missing women, and they kill women who are marginal who sell their bodies. That doesn't elicit concern. It's only when it's a sodomite working the wrong side of the street that it's a horrible thing. Which means that, in fact, I challenge anybody. There's so many protections and all to help people with this very crazy lifestyle. There will never be enough wraparound services to make the sodomite life livable. Not if you're wild and you're into all this darkness. I challenge anybody with their phone. All you have to do is put in and Google. Go to Google and type in LGBTQ, put and A-N-D in capital letters, and put suicide. And Google will automatically offer you services. If you put cisgender in suicide, if you put heterosexual in suicide, who cares? That's crazy. You mean you don't care about suicide or mental health in general? You only care about it for this particular group, and no matter how much people do to try to help buttress people and hold them up in this awful lifestyle that they have chosen, it doesn't work. Am I a brutal person? I'm almost going to get you, Brother Negro. Today, when I was talking to a friend abroad about the gay lifestyle, I did not trash them. I did not say they were ugly, dirty, or vile. I did not put them down. We talked about the fact that people are jealous, they're tricky, and they hurt and violate each other. That's the person in that life who agreed with me. Now, and that life is deadly all around, and it's being airbrushed, and the public is not being allowed to know how deadly that stuff is if you jump into it. That there are risks. There are people with pathological hatreds that want to kill people just because they're same-sex attracted. That's wrong. But it's also wrong for you sodomites to want to parade naked in front of kids, to want to have access to people's kids. You guys have literally set up a situation where you've declared war on people through public policy. As people get angry, they're going to leash out. And the way that they lash out as best they can, because nothing works. You can't go, it's on TV. There's nowhere you can't opt out. If you're a parent in California, you can't say, I don't want my children to learn this. In Massachusetts, you can't say, I don't want this. Dictatorships, sodomites, produce resistance, often violent. Pushed too far, you're going to get pushed back. And it's here. And people now, so many Americans go abroad looking for sex and doing filthy things. People target Americans for death. That's a sad statement, that when people meet an American, they presume that you're nasty. They presume that you want some filthy stuff. Get off my page, because you haven't worked with gay folks. Everyone chooses who you sleep with. I can't, no, I don't have AI that puts me in bed with Chef C. I have to say, damn, Chef, I like what you're cooking in them drawers. Smell real good, right? I
Paul.
chose. It's that people don't choose. You choose. He chose to go to the Bahamas. He chose to go tricking, and he canceled himself out. It's a choice. It is a choice to go to a club. It's a choice to take crystal. It's a choice. Damn it, own it. If you really had pride, stop making so many fucking excuses. You like the sex. You don't care what the consequences are, who you do it with. And this is what happens. Stop saying, ooh, I can't control it. If it's an addiction, then get counseling. Oh, if you offer counseling, oh, that's pray gay away. So we can't, nobody can help you when you say it's overwhelming you, right? And so it means the pharmaceutical companies who make anywhere from $450,000 to $750,000 off of each person that mutilates themselves. That's a lot of money. That's better than a home. Once they get them to cut this off and cut that off, they're going to be sick for the rest of their lives, suicidal for the rest of their lives. But you know what? Big Pharma and all the doctors and all get paid. In fact, here in Washington, D.C., if you want to get a quick $5,000, become a counselor. And all you have to do is tell each person that you tell that you know you're really a woman when you're a man, you get at least $5,000. The money's on telling someone. $5,000 is at the bottom. You get paid to tell someone that they're the opposite sex. Who doesn't want $5,000 when the average American family doesn't have $400 in savings? And imagine if you could tell 10 people or 20 people or 100 people, you know you're really a woman. I'd be a millionaire. Selling people a myth that your DNA has nothing to do with what your sexuality is. And for all of you asinine women out there, all of you stupid ass fucked up women in the women's movement, I blame you hoes too. I love it. The draft is back. I can't wait for the day that women who've been fighting, chomping at the bit to be men, get male treatment. I love it. They're going to stomp your ass, beat the shit out of y'all in the military. Some of y'all will discover it was easier being a woman, being protected, being cared for, cherished, pampered. It's easier than trying to rough it out as being a guy. It's absolutely insane. And it's not that women can't serve their country, but they have to do it like a dude. Just gotta do this like a dude. Can't. And so you ladies, y'all gonna suffer too. But as for the drag queens, y'all already knew. And there's somebody in Chicago killing drag queens. Murder is wrong. I'm opposed to that. I know folk gay that have been killed. Yes, I'm serious. Your gay ass isn't serious. In fact, your HIV status isn't serious, or whatever you're using. And you know what? Those preparations that you take, they only fight AIDS, not the other things. It messes up your internal organs. Have you looked at Aptitude? Get off my thing. Yes, this is going to be a real conversation. It is not safe. It is not mentally well. People are committing suicide, and it's Pride Month after. It's the aftermath of Pride Month. What do we have? We've got HIV, AIDS, and STD outbreaks all over the country. No, sister. I don't want to time him out. Get off my channel. Anybody that doesn't like the truth, get the hell off. You can watch MSNBC and watch Rachel Maddow channel Fonzie from Happy Days and have them tell you that your anus is a vagina. That doesn't happen on my channel. I don't care. Get off. Go away. Take your nasty ass somewhere else. We've got to talk about there are people dying. Well, no, let his ass come back up. I'll block him. I don't want to hear from you. We don't care what your opinion is. We've been drowned in your opinion. Sodomite. We get drowned. We don't ever get to hear what we think or feel. It's only what the minority of very strange people want to screw kids who think having 100 different loads of semen of different people in their behind is a good time. Or taking Tina, crystal meth, and drug, party and play. No, I've researched you devils. This ain't something. Hell, my mother's a certified counselor. We see it. We're tired of seeing it. And this is love talk. Hate talk is do whatever you want, condoms everywhere. Oh man, there's all kinds of medication. Just take some PrEP pills. When the PrEP pills ruin your internal organs, mess you up, folk go crazy. In fact, what happened to that boy down in Alabama, Chef C? The guy that was in the three-way sex couple and end up in Birmingham. They find him in a shed and they can't tell whether it's his boyfriend or they don't know who killed him or how he died. And you just see all these people dying. When it's a heterosexual couple, they always celebrate talking about the husband did it, the boyfriend did it. But when it's a gay couple, all of a sudden it's crickets. That's some bullshit. Gay love is deadly. Gay sex unhealthy. So please, come on, Brother Negro. But I don't want nobody to come up in here. Go the hell away. We do not want to hear from you. You got the Blade newspaper. You got all these places to diffuse the confusion that you're on. Please enjoy your mental illness somewhere else. I haven't been on here for several days, and I didn't come here to be constrained to try to reason with you. And no, your rectum is not a pussy.
And Brother Negro, you got the floor. First and foremost, so hold on real quick. My brother Twiz is in the building. Salute, Twiz. Salute.
Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody. What's up, Dr. Short? How you doing, young man? How you feeling today, man? Is this weather getting to you, young man?
Yeah, the weather is, but what gets, well, actually, I'm glad it doesn't get to me. There's a sodomite says, am I serious? And I told him his HIV status wasn't serious.
Don't pay him no attention, Dr. Short, because he's not on the level to talk to a man of your status, your standards, and your experience. So don't please. As Tywin Lannister always said, the lion doesn't concern himself with the opinion of the sheep. You know what I'm saying, Dr. Short? But hey, how y'all doing, man? I'm in the building, man. So I'm gonna drop my mic.
Brother Q up in here. Brother Q, he knows what I'm talking about. This isn't again, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna shut up. You'll never hear me say hurt somebody else, harm someone else, hate someone else. But I am gonna tell you the damn truth. I don't care who you are. And it's the same way. I think I sent out, I didn't send it to you, Chef C, but there is this video called Crystal City. And it just talks about the suicidality of the crystal meth gay crowd and just how people die from too much drugs, too much sex. They kill themselves. I ain't hurt nobody. I think it's terrible to see somebody and they smoke and they're out of here. I mean, but you know what? It's a choice to put the pipe in your mouth. It's a choice to put a dick in your mouth. It's a choice to do these things. And we shouldn't pay for it in terms of taxes. And we shouldn't have a public health concern with people pushing vaccines on us because they see it as a profit center every time y'all invent a new disease from how you get down. That now we've got to get shots. Y'all have heard about this new thing called TM7. It's a, let me pull this thing up so I can break it down to you. There's a new VD. I'm sorry, Negro. But there's a new VD that's in New York. I'm certain it's here in DC because it's so close to New York. It's in California. And
yeah, we heard about it out here. They're saying that it's some type of things that you can get from a handshake. You can get it from even going to the toilet after somebody.
I have Sister Kelly on one of my feeds. I told my fellowship that there would be a new STD this past month. I said in Pride Month, we're going to have a new highly contagious STD that you could touch someone and get. You'd be able to see it on someone. Okay. And then it showed up. This is in the middle of the month. Okay. And no, I'm no genius. God gave me a word. And I told people, you'll see, it's like a ringworm. And you can get around your behind, get around your mouth, and not from eating Baskin Robbins.
And they saying this new
Mm.
shit is capable of killing people.
I didn't know it said it could kill people. They have
Yeah, it's a few people who passed of it so far. And they
yeah,
saying that it's people out here you have to be careful. That's why it's saying it's so serious. You can't even shake people's hands, nor you can't even embrace certain women. Like,
yeah.
you know, like you embrace a woman and kiss her on the cheek and kiss her on the neck. You can get it just by that. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad it is. And what's
Uh,
killing me, Dr. Short, is how they're promoting it and how they're describing it. It's like they knew all of this way before it came out. So that's how you know this
uh,
is some new shit that they're implementing. And like you said, it's a new vaccine that they want us to take just so they can make more money. Just like with the pandemic, with COVID, they're trying to pass something else. And what's more, what's more social, what's more people interact with? Sex, sexual content, just, connection with other people. So that's what they're trying to get. They're trying to have it to where it's some, you know, like that movie, Touch and Touch. You touch somebody, you got it. They touch somebody, you got it. They trying to spread it like that. They are really trying to have a contagious viral really going around here. You know what I'm saying?
sodomite tag. Well, let's give this disease a name.
Well, hold
Fudge
on,
Packer.
real quick.
Sicko.
Salute the brother Nico in the building. Salute, brother Nico. Yeah, you know what? Listen, gentlemen, here's what I want to do, though. Here's what I want to do. We got to get some context because, again, we kind of jumped to this thing
Yes,
pretty
we
fast. But before we lead up to it, we're gonna circle the block. We're gonna spin it back. Your boy D Wade out here saying he need a little nail polish company, real zesty in the streets right now. Salute to D Wade. D Wade, Mr. Transitional. He's got that organization with his son.
He is the chef. He is the poster boy for the emasculated black males. That's
Fact.
what he is.
Yeah. My brother Negro. He sent me this. Brother Negro sent me this.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to brother
Yeah.
Negro. Shout out
You
to the brother.
but I blame, just like brother Negro, I blame your girl Gabrielle Union for this shit.
well
Gabrielle Union been the devil, god damn it.
maybe she's
You
gay.
can't blame her. You can blame Dwayne Wade for being a weak, emasculated male. Because if he was a man, he would have told her
I,
shut the
hey,
fuck up and sit your
I,
motherfucking ass down.
I,
That's what a man would have
whoa,
done.
whoa, whoa, whoa. The
I
thing.
blame Gabrielle
Wait, wait, wait,
Union, nigga.
wait. Could I push back a little bit? What's going on with that woman? We don't know if she possessed that brother. We don't know if she's from the Haitian background. She's have a Caribbean background. There's certain religions. There's certain aspects that these tether women have that are not common to us. All right, as a people, most of us are mostly Black American people are Christians, right? We
no,
don't practice
not
nowadays. I don't know. Nowadays, we kind of fallen off the mark. We need to get back on that Christian train, family, because a lot of these people, these funny religions that they bring from their country, they want to implement it here on American soil. All right. And on top of that, when I look at this whole Gabrielle Union situation, she doesn't, that child ain't coming from her DNA.
Mm.
So she was doing that to an FBA through and through black child on all four corners.
Does she
So I had
have
a
any
problem.
biological children?
Not
No.
that I'm aware of. Not
Then
that I'm
she's a
aware of.
witch. Then
And
she's a witch. She's a witch then.
and who says she's not a man? I mean, I'm tired of people playing this game. She's got
Come on,
the
Man,
come on. Yeah.
she's not attractive. She just have a cute face, but outside of that, she built like
Come
a
on,
little
come
skateboarder.
on, nigga. Come
She
on.
built like a skateboarder who's finna go gnarly, dude. Radical. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
like she could throw a football and hit the moon. But she built.
You got white women with better bodies than her.
I mean, everybody. Look, Michael Jackson had a better body than her. She's macho through and through.
Well, I listen. This is why I said, bruh, I blame Gabe Union. God damn it. Gabe Union. Yeah. Gabe Union. I blame him.
you got
Uh
the transitional names.
Yeah, he
Because
should have just changed his last name when he got married. He should have just got rid of Dwayne Wade and named his name Dwayne Union, because that's what it is nowadays down there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these butt broken ass niggas out here doing that. They getting married and they taking the woman's last name. Like, what the F is going
The
on around
hyphen
here?
last names.
But hey, Chef, I ask you this question.
come on.
If you got with a Hispanic chick, right? If you got with a Hispanic chick, are you finna start going to her culture? Are you finna start eating roast capollas and refried beans or anything? Are you gonna bring her to your culture? Are you gonna be like, check this out? You finna be my partner, and this is the job that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a man's supposed to do. A man is not supposed to follow his woman's lead. And if he is, look at this nigga right now. This is what you need to put him as the poster boy. If you follow your woman's lead, this is what you're gonna look like. This nigga here, wearing fingernail polish. Your son is gonna be a little motherfucking girl, and your hair gonna be wearing motherfucking hair bonnets and hair scarves more than your motherfucking women, because you too busy trying to be cute instead of trying to be progressive, instead of trying to be a masculine motherfucking protector of your motherfucking family, letting people know to where if you cross this motherfucking line, you're gonna deal with death. When you look at him, do you feel like you got to deal with death? When you look at him, do it look like he's a fucking challenge? The only thing he got going for him is his height. But when a motherfucker look at him, first thing you can throw his ass is the fucking dildo, and he gonna chase it like a dog on a bone. Man, I'm so sorry, motherfucker, man. I'm sorry, Dr. Short. Go ahead, man. My bad.
He remind me of that. Remember that football Sam? That football player Sam? They were trying to get that black athlete.
Blood, I was thinking about that today. Yeah,
Sam. I can't think of that. I can't think of the first. I can't think of that.
I know Michael Sam, something like that. Michael Sam, something like that. And when he got drafted, he kissed his little white boyfriend.
Hold on, gents.
His name is Michael Sam.
There you go. Listen, I first and foremost, before we get too far, man, let me holler at brother Q. Q, you
Could y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me now?
No.
Oh, yeah, we hear you now, black man.
Oh, what's up?
You sound kind of low, brother Q.
Like
you sound kind of low, brother Q. Like you on your Bluetooth or something.
Yeah, I am kind of low. Something's going on with my What about now?
Still the same.
You sound cool. I can hear you, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm in here watching Biden. I'm in here watching Biden's press conference, and man, this man, he called Trump Vice President Harris.
I truly apologize for the difficulties
Q,
on my end.
Go.
But salute, brothers, man. You know, it's an honor to join you guys tonight, man.
Salute.
In regards to D Wade, I have nothing to offer.
Come on.
I just can't. I have nothing to offer. I mean,
He is the poster boy of butt broken. The poster boy of butt broken.
He's the king of fagonists.
Come on.
Yo, can we spin the block on that trans? Because I want to get on to that one that's in wherever the hell.
You know what? Hold on, gentlemen. I was gonna hold on, but let's hear what D Wade had to say about this, y'all. We need to understand why he's going that route. Pause. I just want to say that. But yeah, let's bring D Wade up at fair use, y'all. Let's hear what he got to say about this recent venture that, the bussy activity and entrepreneurship.
With them skittle ass nails and shit. What the hell wrong with this dude?
Fruity ass nigga. Pretty soon he gonna start having his own line of lip gloss, male lip gloss. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear this? Hold on. Y'all can y'all hear this? Bussypreneurship. Can y'all hear this?
Go ahead. If you playing some, Chef, I can't hear it.
Can the rest of y'all hear that?
Nah, bro.
Damn. He talking about this bussy venture that he about to do. Let me see. Bussypreneurship. Hold on. Let me see.
Broke back business.
He got broke back businesses. Yeah, he would have got his ass whooped everywhere he went for us, because men don't do no shit like that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
Now, so he'll be famous in San Francisco, but then just once he crossed that bridge, he gonna have to get some nail polish remover, man. Because we don't do that shit in the streets. Come on, Chef C, you been over here. You see how we move out here. You saw how when we was out there, how them niggas pulled up on us. You know what I'm saying? We don't move like that out here, man. For you, if you got some fingernail polish or anything feminine, you green lighted. You green lighted. You finna get robbed. Your house finna get broke into. You're not gonna never be able to pass anything of value because if you do, you're gonna be seen as a mark. This faggot ass nigga don't got no heart. He not finna fight back. He's no threat. This motherfucker, he won't hurt a motherfucking fly on the wall. And this is a toothless lion. You know what I'm saying? This is
Well,
how it is.
my thing is, how is he the face of being a champion with fingernail polish? See, there's no white athlete, even though we know that there's a lot of white gay people out there, right? There is no white athlete currently that got fingernail polish and all this other crazy crap on a Wheaties box, all right? Like they would castrate that white dude. Like let's really
hold on. I got you. I think y'all can hear it now. Let me play this.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the
Can y'all hear the pussypreneurship?
I hear sweet fingers.
Okay, got you. All right, let's play this track then. Fair use, y'all.
This for it?
Expression. Yeah. This.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Yeah,
expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
You know, I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's the time. That's the time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that
You
she
know what
loves,
would it sound like?
also that I love. I give her Medis and Petty.
I told you.
Hold
on. I told everybody D-Wade was trying to live vicariously through them kids.
Yes, he is.
He lost his manhood, bro. He not no man no more, bro. He lost his manhood. He got butt broken on the streets, bro. Most of the niggas go to the prison to get butt broken. He got butt broken on the streets by a woman.
He probably got butt broken by Dwayne Howard. Wasn't Dwayne Howard out there taking the cookies from people?
Man, he been sugar. I met dude, and he's a bitch, dude. Dwight Howard, I met him, and he was one of the faggotest NBA players I ever met. You know what I'm saying? You know, I used to work for the Warriors. I was a chef for the Warriors. So each and every time I come walk down from the kitchen down to like to the warehouse or something, each time the players would be out there practicing. The coolest player I ever met was Ray Allen. He spoke to me and walked up to me and shook my hand. That's like they say, real recognize real. You know what I'm saying? But Dwight Howard, that big bussy soft sausage cucumber eating corn the long way motherfucker, that nigga there, man. I don't have no respect for dude, man. I don't have no respect for any motherfucker that give up on his manhood, bro. Fuck that. We fight for this shit every day. You know what I'm saying? We fight to be black every day. We fight just to motherfucking live every day. And here these motherfuckers submitting. These motherfuckers choose to live on their hands and knees.
Hey, hold on, Twiz. Hold on. You gotta break up the F-bomb a little bit.
My bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see if I can actually get monetized.
This is kind of passionate to me because I'm a man, bro, a strong man, a proud man, a man of honor. And when I see people give up on that, man,
masculinity is under attack. You know, true masculinity is under attack. So I understand your position. However, listen, we got this zesty right here. Then let me pull it up. If that got you going, let me pull this zesty one up right here. They called her. With my brother Negro.
Okay. So I've been following this. I've been following this case for a while, right? The thing was that got me teed off is that they kept calling this thing a woman, right? Remind you, in Africa, there's black women that's been getting murdered. All right. There's black women getting murdered in the Caribbean, and they have the government, the DOJ, the Department of Justice, and ICE, and all these other federal agencies have not put invested resources in the Ebony Alert bill and anything of that nature. But for a month and a half, for almost a damn month, they've been posting this thing up here saying that it's a woman, that it needs support, and all this other crap. And that was the thing that set me off. When then the woman the mother obstructed the whole damn court, a whole damn investigation, right? She didn't tell that thing was a trans. because that would have changed the whole trajectory of the case and the investigation. So she obstructed the whole damn case from the get-go. She said, I just want them to view it as a person. I just wanted to view it as this. No, no, no. This individual went to a nation that is not gay friendly. They don't rock with the rainbow flag. They're known to kill a couple of them and throwing them into the ocean and feed them to the sharks. All right. And their audacity that our women who go to Africa and all these other nations that are unprotected, who is buying into their economies, and these countries are getting murdered and getting their resources taken away from them. All right. But there's no advocacy for that. There's no discussion about that. I'm very appalled that this woman or the mother, I'm looking at the mother taking resources from other black women. Our women are getting targeted. Our men and our babies are getting targeted, where there's missing persons every day. Every day I'm looking up missing person stuff, hoping I find a person, hope I find a black person out there that's taken away from our society. And if this person made a choice, and that's what I'm standing on, you made a choice, deal with it. It's not our concern. And you're from the LGBT community, so why are you taking the visibility from black women? That's what they're doing, taking the visibility from black women and resources from black women that need it the most. That's why I had to give it to you, Chef, and share how I was thinking about this, because it really got me upset, because it could be any of our mothers or daughters or that, and they're not giving us the resources to find them. That's the reason why I went to University of New Haven, to find our people, because nobody ain't gonna try to find our people. I done missing people, family. The cops don't show up. They don't care. It's up for the men of the neighborhood to gather up and find their own people. That's the reality. That's the real reality that we're facing here. And I look at, they squandered all those resources for a month and a half or a month or so for this fake looking thing, because they couldn't tell the truth. That's the problem, the great deception, the ungodly deception that we're talking about here.
They would not tell the truth. The women's movement, as under feminism, is a lie. Let me be clear. Women owning property, women voting, all that stuff, I think we all agree. We support that. Women being dudes, we don't support.
That's a fact.
And we don't support men being women.
That's a fact.
I don't care. I don't care who it is, period. And I need to say this. It's the same way that Twizzle didn't want to blame Gabriel Union, but I do. Women are free moral agents. Part of this goddamn equality that you ladies talk about is being accountable. When we see these situations, actually, that the women's movement has created all of these breaches in the walls between men and women. You women have done this. Then when stuff gets out of hand, men who are told to mind their business and stay out of women's activities are asked to get involved and cross the gender divide where we have no business being, because we naturally lack sensitivity due to our toxic testosterone. Then we're asked to be the assholes to set order. Now, either we're in charge and we dictate how it is, or shut the fuck up. Because it seems as if when we say, hey, look, we just want people to be happy, we get chaos. Because I'm going to tell you something. The same way that a man imagines himself to be a woman inside a man's body, a whole bunch of feminists hate being women. And what really this is female hatred, led often by women. And
penis envy. Penis envy.
Yes. And then you have vagina envy. Now, we get upset about vagina envy, but we think penis envy is cool. To me, jealousy and to be unhappy with who and what you are is a sickness. And there are a lot of sick-ass women out here who've bought into this thing that it's not good to be a mom, it's not good childbirth. Literally everything female has been desecrated by the women's movement. Y'all shit. It's not men's shit. And then we get this cancer. And this is why I blame all of you women collectively for not fighting for femininity. When a woman's 900 pounds, it's body shaming when she's a damn risk for a cardiovascular incident. It's outrageous that we can't call morbid obesity what it is. And I'm going to tell you something. In fact, ladies, it's you guys' damn fault. Look at this drag queen. You know what? At least they weren't morbidly overweight. Isn't it interesting that the drag queens know to stay in shape and to not be morbidly overweight? And they know that's the only way you appeal to men. And we have a culture now that celebrates ugly, cellulite, adipose-laden broads who are so fat a power chair can't move them going downhill. This is outrageous. You mean a sodomite knows that he's supposed to be presentable and feminine, and yet a whole bunch of women out here, you wear men's clothes, men's gloves, men's socks, men's shoes, men's drawers. You do everything but a man except you bleed out a pussy.
Well, hold on, gentlemen, real quick. Salute the cut the chick. Salute. See who else is in here. Brother Next Level. Salute. Next Level. Who else we got in here? We got a couple more folks that done came in. Lillian, what's happening with you? Says salute. Let me see who else is in here. Y'all. Nah, that was it. But you know what? I think it is necessary. Here's what we got to make sure that we keep in mind, gentlemen. When we do these programs, we can't assume that everybody knows what we're talking about. So context must be provided. Who are we looking at here? Okay. And I'll tell you, gentlemen, I got an article. Here that I can read off. This is Taylor Casey. This is a person who took a little trip somewhere and now missing in action. And salute to a lot of the family in the chat. Y'all see the shirt he got on? Y'all see that shirt he got on? That pedo shirt with them triangles. Y'all see what type of time that is. But let's go ahead and read so we can get everybody up to speed. Let's get everybody up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Taylor, the family. Let's go ahead and do this. This article, first and foremost, let me bring the article up real quick so everybody knows where we're going with this. This article is brought to you by CNN. Okay.
And the Negro on the job, because we've been reading all this nonsense, and I've been teed off that they've been saying that this thing is a woman. It started off when it first happened on June 19th, family. June 19th, they set it off on Juneteenth Day, signaling FBA. All right? This is how deep it gets. This is how real it's going to get.
Hold on. I'll read on this and you do your thing. The family of Taylor Casey, a Chicago woman. Okay, let that percolate for a second, family. A Chicago woman who has been missing in the Bahamas for nearly a month gathered Thursday to mark her birthday and to plead with authorities to search for her. Whatever the hell. The pain I felt, let me make sure everybody can see that article. Okay, y'all can see that. The pain I felt 42 years ago while birthing you doesn't compare to the pain I feel on today with you missing out of our lives. Claudette Simone, Casey's mother, said during a news conference in downtown Chicago live stream by CNN. The pain, the hurt, and the agony is practically killing me. In June, Casey, the 41-year-old, traveled to the Bahamas to attend a retreat at Savananda Ashram Yoga. She was last seen the evening of June 19 around Paradise Island, a small resort enclave just off the shore of the island of the New Providence, the most populous island in the Bahamas. The Royal Bahamas Police Force said. Casey's friends and family describe her as a fixture of Chicago's transgender community. Ain't that some shit for your ass?
The bait and
Fixture.
switch.
Oh, huh? Let's keep going here. Yeah. Let's go some more. Let's go. Right. In a news release that was shared Wednesday on social media account dedicated to her disappearance, Taylor's disappearance has sent shockwaves through Chicago's LGBT community.
No, it hasn't.
Ain't that some shit?
No, it hasn't. When the mayor of Chicago goes to gay house parties and they have outed him, no. In reality, it is I preface anyone can go to YouTube and look for a film called Crystal City. There's a documentary. There's another one called The Gift, where people know that they can die from getting AIDS, and they go out and try to get AIDS. There's a suicidality that goes with this gay lifestyle that people need to be honest about. I'm sick and tired of people saying that it's not there. It's suicidal for me as a dude to walk down the street dressed like a woman, engaging men in conversation. I'm literally, someone's not going to find that funny.
Right.
I didn't say hit anybody. I didn't say rob anybody. I didn't even say hate anybody, but not everybody's going to like that. And since you know that people don't like it, and you think, well, if I get 10,000 people to do the nasty stuff I like and have sex, and I've seen video of people being urinated out in public in front of children, that you can't live happy as a human being in society unless you get publicly pissed on. I don't care if you live with the rest of us. Go somewhere. Go to Iceland, Greenland. I mean, I don't want to be around someone that needs to be pissed on. I'm looking at your friend here and your feed, Mr. Next Level, where these people are working to make pedophilia part of the LGBTQ a protected class. And for all of you bastards that want to vote for Biden, President Joe Biden had literally promised that they were going to make, through the Equality Act, pedophilia would be protected as if it's a racial group. All of you guys that want to vote for Biden, and he's so wonderful, that what's that going to do? And whose kids you think they're going to get to screw and rape? There will be black children, the children that were enslaved, not far from me, in West Virginia, in Martinsburg, West Virginia. Our children will be the ones. And therefore, all of you black Democrats out there, you know, y'all need to be ashamed. I didn't say be a Republican, but to get blindly behind Biden and these other people, they are trying to destroy us with degeneracy. That's what they're doing. And we need to like sober up and be real about this. Either we're going to defend ourselves and our lives and our children, our families, or we're going to be exterminated. And by the way, if they want to make sexual mutilation, it's on its way to being an $8 billion a year business. And of course, there'll be more money. Who better than to do it to black folks? Who better to impose it on people? We had forced sterilizations. We're going to have forced sex changes one day. Who do you think?
Well, Brother Short, hold that thought. Let me finish this, and then you can add, because I think this is necessary so that everybody get it, and then we'll get the remarks. Taylor's family and friends are pleading for the election, for the elected officials, LGBT plus leaders, and media to elevate her story. Her story, her story. And
use the pronouns story. Their story.
His, goddamn. I'm not about to have me. Fuck that. His story, and pursue elected officials to leverage the federal resources needed to investigate his disappearance. Fuck it. Fuck
Exactly.
it. You're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not gonna have these networks. We gotta fight back to this, y'all. We women, stop telling these dudes that they your sis too, or your home girl, or my bitch. I hear some of y'all say. Stop doing that. You're killing yourself. God damn it. Let me play some more of this. Let me read some more. During the news conference Thursday, Shannon Lee Parker, CEO of the Brave Space Alliance, a black-led, trans-led LG. Look at this shit here. Look at all of this shit laid up next to each other.
But there's nothing for reparations.
Come on.
Nothing nothing for what we really need. Black folks who are same-sex attracted have become traitors to our community.
That's a fact.
And because you put your asshole ahead of the survival of your people. And other people would deal. I mean, I'm sorry. It's an act of treachery that the kids in Chicago can't read. Their children raped by the hundreds in the public school system of Chicago. Do you think that the black gays and lesbians say a damn thing? No. And these are kids raped by people of the same sex because, oh, well, that'll make us look bad.
Right.
Yeah, they're your allies. You do look bad. You're guilty for the company that you keep.
Well, let me go ahead and read some more. Just all of this led center in Chicago. She believes Casey identifies as a transgender black woman is stalling the investigation into his disappearance. Stop playing with me. We have trans women whose lives are being discarded, who are being thought of as nothing but an afterthought. And again, here we are having to apply pressure when it should come as second nature and instinct to do what you know to be right. Parker said, "Fuck you. It's over." Listen, let's put the stats out. If you
remind you, the mother lied about.
Hold on. Let me throw this number out. It's over 100,000+ black missing women all over the country. Okay, that number is growing daily, and you want to pull resources from an already depleted community to go looking for. Now listen, okay, you went over there, you did whatever. All right, if the person got kidnapped, I ain't really with that. However, there's better. Listen, I'm gonna just keep it 100. There's better places those resources can go. Over
it could have gone to Tequila Jackson. Jackson.
Over 100,000+ women missing and climbing daily. Black women, naturally born, not no assigned at birth bullshit that they like. All this moving of the goalpost shit that's going on. No assigned at birth nonsense. These is naturally born women with the right tools. Huh? Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, pull them numbers down now, YouTube. Fuck it. Tired of this shit, man. We got to stop allowing shit to slide. Okay? This young man chose to go to the Bahamas, and it looked like it was on some freak off retreat that he went to. That's what it looked like to me. Now, no harm against the dude, but again, we ain't got time to cake. Where them 100,000+ women that's missing? I need those resources to go there to look for them sisters. That's what I want. I'm here to be on that type of time. But again, we got to understand something. See, that gives me the opportunity to transition, ladies and gentlemen, into this Biden propaganda, because I got a little less than 24 minutes left, but we want to understand something here. Billionaires are bailing out, ladies and gentlemen, and this is going to tie into what we're talking about this trans situation. When you talk about allocation of media, right? What gets attention and what doesn't? Who determines these things? I want to show you who determines it, because right now they're saying, listen, let's pull all the fucking endorsements from the Biden administration. Guys like this dude right here. Okay? Yeah. Let me tell you who this person is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it make sense right now, gentlemen. Okay. I believe this young man is Red Hastings. Red Hastings right here. For anybody that knows who Red Hastings is, ladies and gentlemen, this young man is the founder of Netflix. Netflix. Billionaire one percenter who's saying that, hold on, Biden, motherfucker, hold on. We didn't agree upon you stinking up the club in this debate, and now you got us looking crazy. I'm gonna have to pull my money because this is not where I put my resources behind when it comes to this propaganda, sir.
Right.
Right? When it comes to what gets covered, I didn't put billions behind your administration to have you stink up the club like that. Huh? But let's keep on going, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give you a little bit more. Yeah. You got Mr. Ari Emanuel,
Oh, he's smiling.
top executive in Hollywood, y'all, saying, hold the hell up. Biden, you doing a shitty job. It's time to jump off this ship like the goddamn Titanic. You doing a terrible job. You're not making us look good. I'm going to pull my resources and I'm going to tell other folks that got billions of dollars who control media propaganda and particularly how the black community is depicted and what is prioritized as important in our community. This fucker right here is one of them that does it, y'all. See, what we're seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is the puppet masters who control a fucking bobblehead like this hoe, Biden, are now coming from behind the scenes because they can't help themselves. They're so egotistical. Huh? They can't help themselves, and they're talking out publicly against the Biden administration, ladies and gentlemen. Publicly. Listen, one other guy here. Let me give you some more. Bang. This is Mr. Barry Diller. Expedia, Fox News, Media Hall of Famer. Another guy controlling what is absorbed and consumed to your kids, you, everybody across the country. This man controls several major media networks, y'all, that depicts us in shitty light or positive. And most of the time, that's in some, white savior type of time. This guy right here, this guy, he's another one who is saying, Biden and your shitty administration, I'm about to take my bag and put it in Congress. We're going to put it in Congress. All three of these cats have come out and said, we're taking the bag and going to Congress with it. Okay? Because they're going to do what we tell them to do. Our money is behind what we need. The puppet masters are coming from behind the curtain, ladies and gentlemen. They're coming from behind the curtain in 2024. So for many years, many of us, we know, right? We've always heard these whispers, man, there's this person behind the, whoever they are. Well, I'm gonna tell you who's your they. These are your theys, y'all. These are your theys. 1, 2, another they. 3, another they. Okay, and I forgot to pull the heir of Walmart, who made $100+ billion in 1 year. Christy Walton, y'all. Christy Walton. I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna find this heifer. That's another one who's bringing in all of your boy. What's his name? What's the little Bill Gates, who's been buying up all the farmland. And now you got all of that genetically 3D printed meat up in Walmart. They're all pulling from this Biden administration, y'all. So when you think about things, when you really now you got to sit back and say, yo, who the fuck been pulling all these strings? Huh? They're making themselves known. And they saying to y'all, they saying to us on the bottom, on the ground level, what you gonna do? You ain't got enough money to make me care. Where my brother Q at? Let me get Q in here real quick. Q, they saying we ain't got enough money to make them give a fuck about what's happening in the Black American community, sir. Huh? Vote blue no matter who.
No matter who.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear, brother Q.
Oh, I mean, we allow these people to show. We allow these people, for lack of better words, what we really care about. You got people running around here regurgitating the scare tactic of Project 2025, and the reality is that who's been running the government the last 4 years?
These
But
cats.
these people.
These folks.
But
Y'all
these
be
people.
say that again, Q, so they understand.
Even when you put a person, an actor like George Clooney, who's never really in the country, when he showed that he basically said that he's not going to support Biden, the internet basically broke because he's an actor. But he's raised money because now they're pulling their money, showing that they don't want no more part of the shit show. Because they're basically trying to take over the government, which they've been doing the last 3 years. But his performance in these debates and on these press conferences are so bad, they can't even cover it anymore. And the reality, you put up Ari Emanuel, who is the brother of Rahm Emanuel, who used to be in President Barack Obama's cabinet, who was influential in the destruction of Chicago. That's his brother. So we continue to rinse, wash, and repeat these same people. And they basically been showing us, definitely the Black Americans, who they are. And we literally be caping for these people. Not us per se, but us as a whole. You got people that are Black Americans running around here talking about vote blue no matter who. I don't care if he's shitting on himself. I'm voting for Biden.
Come on.
Literally, they're saying they're going to vote for their demise over and over and over.
And a lot of them and a lot of them are
not getting nothing.
Yeah, a lot of
not
these
getting nothing.
A lot of
go
these
ahead, Dr.
a lot of these sisters like that golden marmoset looking Joy Reid. I'm sorry, again, we have to come back to this. This is why we need a Patriarch Summit. And now is a good time to talk about it. Everybody. Chef C and I are in the hole. We want to do this Patriarch Summit, and we're going to do it August 24th at 1816 12th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. That's next month. And we need your help. The reason that these things are going on is because we don't notice the drag queens have organizations. Everyone has an organization except for heteronormative Black people, and in particular, heteronormative Black men. Is it right for Billy Porter, for a drag queen with AIDS, to be kissing the hand of the President of the United States, dancing around like a woman? That's how we represent it. We went from Jesse Owens and Martin Luther King and William Monroe Trotter and other people, Whitney Young. We had very significant people that would go to the White House. Now we've got Black drag queens that want to molest kids as our representatives. And what you need to understand is that it stains us as a collective. It's not going to be undone free of charge. We're trying to raise a few grand to launch this thing properly. We've gotten about $1,000 maybe, and we have people that are willing to give. But you listening, altogether, we've probably had at least 100 people listen to this. If everybody in that gave 10 or 20 each time we do these, it would be very easy to do this, because we not only need to get our men on point, we got to do something with our women. Feminism has to go. I would like to see feminism destroyed in my lifetime. I don't quote me. We can't coexist with feminism. We can't coexist with state-sponsored sexual confusion. I didn't say you can't do what you want, but it is not fair for it to be imposed on people through laws, through codes. We need your money. We need your support. We need people to drop us, and we've been paying towards things. We've got a website, all these things that cost because one, we don't listen to each other, which means in order to get the attention of the people who need what it is we're trying to put together, you've got to pay to get people's eyeballs and ears. And this is why we're on YouTube, not because we love it, but this is where people's eyeballs and ears are. And we need a large amount. So people should take the time. You can cash app. We have a GoFundMe. We have that. And Sister Star, Sister Latoya, Sister Devin, any of you guys that are moderators on any of the platforms, please remind them of where they can donate to the Patriarch Summit. It is needed. We need it. We would like to pick up before the month ends. We need to pick up a few thousand more. We need it. And we have some very good people. We will have a good program. And oh, thank God. That's why you saw me drinking water, because it's dehydrated, so I'm behind. I will be putting out communications for how you can donate, how you can promote your business, how you can put a tribute to any patriarch in your family, because we're going to do a souvenir booklet. But with all of this energy that we have with our wonderful, wonderful, thank you, Big Meech, all of the people like our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Negro here, we're going to put together a publication. Maybe it'll be quarterly at first. It would be a cross between Emerge, Ebony, and the New Black World, and maybe Black Agenda Report, but not so to the left. But we need to be able to put out information to educate people and tell other people about this, share this. And let me emphasize this. We have a counter offer to LGBTQ. I happen to like Chef C. In fact, I love Chef C. First of all, this is such a cool brother. God, I think we could use a whole lot of loving brotherhood that's not carnal. I don't need a hairy ass, but I might need a hairy hand to lift this heavy load that we're facing. I might need a hairy fist. Nothing wrong with solidarity. Not against anybody per se, but definitely against bullshit. We need cash. You can send it to our GoFundMe's. In fact, it's pretty easy. GoFundMe, it's gofund.me/A, the number 10CF8CC. You can send that out if you want. You can cash app us. My cash app is Dr. Randy Short, $ Dr. Randy Short. His is FTC. Is that the one you're using, From the Soil? Tell us which one it is for you.
FTS 49. FTS 49.
49.
$.
$ FTS 49. $ Dr. Randy Short. We're not buying jet skis. We're not buying Bentleys. We don't want to go on trans vacations to the Bahamas. We do want to do something because this really, I was on the phone with Sister Juanita, and she was telling me how she cries when she sees the brokenness of Black American people. And we're in some broke, bad condition. And you need to understand that whether it's mass incarceration, whether it's homelessness, whether it's drugs, it's all a profit center. Someone's making money off of it. If money is being derived from what's bad happening to us, then money's going to be part of the tools that's necessary to counter it. It can't be done for free. There used to be a time here in Washington, where I live, where you could say, we want to have this meeting, we want to talk to people, and folks would open their doors. Now, when people say, well, we need insurance, we need security. They're talking about $2,000 or $3,000, and
That's
we
a fact.
people no longer have venues. We don't have places to even get high anymore. In fact, you might have to go to a gay club to be able to talk to your own people, or you have to go and give money to another group of people that don't want you to get together. Somebody's got to do diligence to correct this. So we are going to an institution, in fact, the oldest YMCA in the country, Black created and built a historic building, and at least keep the money moving within our community. And so we want your help. When I think, and I tell you, I'm not jealous, but when I watch certain YouTube channels, by the way, I've had 155,000 or more views. YouTube will not let me be financial. Twitter will not let me have a business account. And I don't care, but you need to know it's a lot harder to get it when people are watching you for free, and yet they pay people who are circulating Sexy Red and Lizzo and Dwayne Wade type BS. Suicidal content is blanketing our community, and people who put out real talk, it's entertaining, but you wouldn't pay for it, and yet you'll give a stupid rapper who's singing about eating bowel movement like M&Ms, he gets paid. Could the problem be you? If you don't have something that you could drop on this, not that we don't have some donors, because we've got, actually, we have, Chef C, we have another one. So I need to go and ask somebody. But there are people who will give a few thousand. So we're thinking for other people watching, they could give a few tens. In fact, it's made a difference. So we have a website, and we've got this QR. Everything that you see, once ago, someone has to pay for it.
Well, hold on real quick, Brother Short, real quick. Y'all can go into the description section of the broadcast and purchase your tickets right now. The Eventbrite is there, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that link, cop your ticket for August the 24th. Go ahead and get yours now while it's still early. So yeah, we working. We really working.
Why it's hot, family.
While it's hot, and one of the things that we will do for all of you that have businesses or concerns or stuff, we will have a sale for ads and such. I will make certain I get this done. Chef C, thank you for your grace. I'm behind a couple of days. I'm going to have this stuff because it has to happen. The world is depending on us to do what we can do. And we're not alone. There are a lot of people. And I want to say this about me. For all the people I had to block, and I'm happy to block your asses.
Salute the drip.
When I was a young man, one of my neighbors, who I believe was molested, was very, very openly flaming gay. I'm talking about working class DC, not this white one where white people are pushing baby buggies through the alleys and skateboarding. I'm talking about the old DC where white people are afraid to walk around the nation's capital. You couldn't speak up for somebody gay. You get beaten up and attacked with them. And I'm nobody's fighter, but I just didn't like to see people be mistreated. So I made a lot of enemies speaking up for a guy from my neighborhood that was gay because I don't like it. Why you put your hand? You can't do that. I don't like what he's about, but you can't do this. This is in the 70s. It's almost 50 years ago. Meaning that I didn't like to see anybody get screwed over, period. However, what's that, 1977, 78? God, wow, that's 46 years ago. I would have been called a gay rights activist because I didn't think that you had the right to put your hands or beat or touch. And I raised much hell. I don't like it. You can't do that. Someone already hurt him. Leave him alone. That's me. I'm fair. What I'm saying to you who are listening, if you're LGBTQ, is the shit y'all doing is unfair. There were people that took risks when it wasn't cool to speak up for people that were whatever, molested, same sex, whatever. People caught hell. My parents did, my dad did in particular, that you don't mistreat people. But this shit that we see is a betrayal of people who risk their names, reputations, and bodies, say treat everybody fairly. For folks to want to target people's kids, to go into the women's sports and all of this, this is an act of war. It's a betrayal of everybody that was decent before it became cool and legalized and funded by deviant billionaires. That's who I am, which means nobody was to get messed over, mistreated, because I grew up and I know what it's like for folks to just hate you because you're black, want to kill you because you're black. I get it. But this stuff that we're talking about, where you have to pretend that a woman is a man and a man is a woman, and they teach the kids that men have children, y'all have gone too far, and people are angry. And were people simply fighting for tolerance to be left alone, like what should have happened for my classmate named Raymond Barney from Channing Street, Northwest Washington? I would say yes to tolerance because I believe in it. But damn it, I will never deal with gender dysphoria fascism. I don't give a damn who you are. That's outrageous, and the answer is hell to the no. And that's not the only issue, but it seems to be a critical issue as we go into an election that only trans and abortion is on the table for black people. And a whole bunch of us go for it, which is why we must have patriarchy, because feminism hates manhood, womanhood, childhood, familyhood, decency. If you agree and you're tired of feeling like your manhood, your womanhood, everything you like gets wiped up some gorilla's ass and thrown into the street, then you should back us. Because trust me, this is the last month. It's interesting that our Patriarch Summit will come just after the historic vote of the African Methodist Episcopal Church. And I believe August next month, within 30, 40 days, the oldest black organization in this country, in its support for Biden, is going to vote to affirm LGBTQ, trans, pedophilia. It's all going to be done by the oldest black organization in this country. That's how bad we are in this situation. The most prominent, the most educated, the most affluent is about to take a big butcher knife or machete and slash us in the back of our head and through our spine. And if y'all don't wake up, if all of our black churches, which are jacked up as they are, go in the direction of the rainbow, we don't have anything left. In the words of all the coons, the church is all we got. Well, if the church goes trans, if the church goes degenerate, we're zero as a people. I land my plane.
Most definitely. Salute, brother Dr. Short. Ladies and gentlemen, we get ready to shut it down. So, brother Negro, any of your last remarks, sir? And then, of course, let the folks know how they can get a hold of you and what you got coming down the pipeline.
Okay, I see everybody been crowding around on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna definitely be pushing out some reports soon. That Taylor Swift report is going to be coming out, and a couple other things that's going to be recorded. I'm definitely going to make that on the agenda because I see the subscriptions has been piling up. So I definitely want to quit giving you guys some shorts, but give you guys some more content in that regards. You can always catch us on Twitter, on X. You can always catch us there. You can catch us on Fanbase. You can catch us on Instagram. You can catch us on Facebook. The Negro Black Knights is only one of us. We're not duplicated. You definitely know that's only us. So you can always reach out to us anytime, any place, anywhere. We're very, very approachable, and we love black people. We love Negro people because we know that's the only thing we got out here.
And
And they want us off the globe. Yes, Dr. Short.
we love humanity.
And we
But you
love humanity. Yes, sir.
start in your community first. We've got to just wipe everybody else's ass before we wipe our own.
Well, hold on. Let me go to Brother Q. Q, I know we ain't get you much in this broadcast, man, but any last remarks, particularly on that Biden portion and let alone y'all, your boy The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson also pulled his endorsement. He was stomped down in 2020 about your girl Kamala and Sleepy Joe. He running for the hills too, just like
He's
George
another
Clooney.
Twinkle Toes too. He's another Twinkle Toe fairy too. He been wearing dresses and all types of crazy stuff.
Brother Q, any last remarks, sir, especially on that particular portion, man? You got the flow.
It's telling. I believe that it's telling, and I think that more people need to be aware of who backs away now and why they back away. If you know anything about the Democratic Party, you know why Schumer and Pelosi are backing away. They definitely don't want the vice president to become the president, no matter how black she how black she tries to cosplay.
Come on.
All I'm gonna say, in the words of the former president, what do you got to lose? Your ass.
Come on, Q.
Damn, Q going hard in the paint.
Q, let them know how they can get a hold of you, man. What you got coming down the pipeline?
Hey, I just everything is all good. Hopefully, I'm officially moved in. Everything is straight. I got a couple of technical things going on with my computer right now that I'm trying to figure out. I might have to run to the Geek Squad tomorrow, but other than I'm back. Just like, share, subscribe to our channels, man. And at the end of the day, we gonna be consistent. We're gonna be raw. We're gonna be authentic. And make no mistake, right, wrong, or indifferent, we for black people first. And at the end of the day, we don't cape for no party, and we definitely ain't caping for no particular individuals. If you ain't trying to push the Native Black American agenda forward, we don't really care. It's not our thing. So that's that. So what do you got to lose? If you blow blue, that's your ass, literally.
Q. Let them know about the y'all definitely go over there. Let's talk to my brother Q. Keep it locked with him, man. He's always got great content coming out on the YouTube platform. Keep it locked with brother Q. Salute, brother Q.
Salute.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say I gotta salute this young man, Demetrius, for 2 cash apps in the building. Gunshot for D-Ball. 2 cash apps. Salute. We appreciate the support over here, sir. And salute the brother Drip in the building. Salute. Let me see who else is in here. I might have missed. I didn't miss anybody. But yes, brother Dr. Short, any last remarks? And let them know if you got anything else coming down the pipeline, sir. You got the floor.
Well, the key thing is I want everybody to know that before we even do the before we do the Patriarch Summit, I've been asked by some Wazi sisters, Sister Thompson, and others to organize some sisters to stand up to Sexy Red and the coon women and both parties that are allowing all these ugly representations of black women in the media. And of course, I got to do my work for Chef C first. But sisters and brothers, we've got concerts on the 27th and 28th of this month, July, where Sexy Red will be in Washington, D.C. We need to tell people not to go. We need to make Sexy Red and all the other nasty people, we need to make them fail. I want to let everybody know that if you're interested in being part of a working group to fight to protect the image of Black women and girls, you can always email me because we want a group. I'm working with the sisters now in 3 cities in California, Chicago, Washington, as well as down in Houston. We got to do something to save our young people from Sexy Red and all the others. And that's part of patriarchy, but it's our initial project to help our warrior sisters, folks like Sister Star and Sister Devon. Womanhood must be respected. And so even though I have to do something, if y'all can, there's a brother named James. That's something that you could do. Help us organize online to petition to go after that. We can no longer let them misrepresent our women and girls. My mother is not a slut. My mother's not a hoe. My mother's not a bitch. My mother's not a tramp, nor any of the women that I come from. And it is outrageous to me that a woman can be used by the same sorts of people from other communities to promote product lines that advance venereal disease and celebrate this. We can stop it, and we men have to put our foot down in association, in alliance with the righteous women in our community. And we can also go after Dwayne Wade and the others. He shouldn't be able to sell condoms if he was a drag queen. Nobody that degrades us should be able to make $1 in this country denigrating us. I don't care who they are. We have the capacity to organize boycotts and actions. Even if a handful of us do it, it would flip. A few hundred of us online could do that. If you're down to raise hell with Sexy Red, they mess up my Facebook accounts, but you can reach out to me via wrandyshort@gmail.com. That is my Zelle, and that is my PayPal, and it's my personal email. And I respond to people that don't send foolish stuff, booty call stuff. Like, please don't do that. And please, if you're same-sex attracted, if I wanted a man, I wouldn't need to use YouTube. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, you're probably some fat broad. Anyway, hungry. wrandyshort@gmail.com is a good way to contact. I do give people free advice periodically, provided they listen. But if we were to organize something around demanding dignity and respect, and we've got a groundswell, this nasty, vile, Sexy Red or Filthy Red, disease red, whatever you want to call her, dead red, she's a golden opportunity for us to show people who have hijacked our music and our culture that we won't stand it. We have to get them all canceled. We want it canceled. I can't tell you, but if y'all call bomb threats in, I didn't tell you to do it. We need to drive these people, listen on them. They have no business dragging our women through the mud. The good Black women get humiliated. And they're just like the good Black men. The trashy Black men make all of us, we can't get a cab. People clutch their purse. I ain't done nothing to anybody for the sorry Black men. We must regain control of our honor as a people, our dignity and integrity as a people, and we have to smash the scum in our ranks who are subversive degenerates, who help all this filth we've been talking about. It has to be crushed, and it's not a democratic process. You don't get to vote on whether you get to destroy the future of our new generations and our unborn. If you're down for a fight, email me. We're going to be circulating petitions. We need your help. If you're an artist, we want your help. I'm not a macho man. I'm not claiming to be the toughest person. I told you, I was friends to a gay person in the 70s. People want to beat me up, thought it was his boyfriend. I'm not a tough guy. My strength is you. Your hands, your feet, you constitute what's necessary. The fundamental failure of Black people is that we obsess on the individual and we haven't mastered how to make the collective work for our uplift. This is what we want to achieve, and we can do it even if it's small victories. If we shut Sexy Red down, if we did this, and in fact, there are venues in DC, I'll find out where she's performing. Maybe we can call and demand that the people cancel. We've got to show people that we won't take it, and we're willing to take action to make them stop. Me as one person, I'm a zero. But if a few hundred of us said to hell with this, the whole world would notice. If you want it, freedom will require concerted action. Again, if you want to find me, I'm in Twitter. Look for Salt Ministry, look for Angry Black Men. But if you email me, I'll give you contacts, because you may not even be able to find me because we're shadow banned. And so you have to understand, when you speak up and you're saying stuff people need to hear, Chef C and I know, they don't even allow the word to get out. It's actually someone's decided that they're going to poison your mind, and anybody that tries to enlighten your mind isn't allowed to get to you. And the question is, well, why aren't we on a little small Black platform? Because Black people are spoiled and they're brand addicted. We go to little Black platforms you won't follow. So we have to stay on the platforms because the white man's ice and the white man's platforms are better. Then that's why our asses are here. Maybe a year or so from now, when we mature, maybe we could do that. But you know how to bless us? From the soil, FTS 49, drop it on him. Dr. Randy Short, of course, $ in front of FTS 49, $ in front of Dr. Randy Short. You can also reach out to us. I'm on the Angry Black Men's Book Club page and other places. You may email me if you want to use PayPal, if you want to use Zelle. I'm wrandyshort@gmail.com. I assure you, if it doesn't go to one thing, and I want to thank everybody, you didn't just help me with the with this Patriarch Summit. We have a genealogical LLC that I will now work with someone where we can start helping people find missing parents. Because people have helped us do things, we're going to be able to help others. I've gone way over my time, and Chef C hasn't cut me off. Help us. Share all of my videos. Trust me. Racists hate it. Sellout coons hate it. If you want to piss someone off, send them my content. If you want to see people snap, if you want people to stop writing you, send them my videos. Instagram, send it everywhere. Because the word's going to get out, but you are my feet. You're my voice. Time's up. Let me stop before Chef C fires a gun, with symbolically it's an execution.
Right. Salute.
Take care.
Salute.
Love all right. Bye-bye.
Good to see you, Dr. Short, back in action. And good to see you too, Brother Q.
Indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. Another broadcast in the books, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? Listen. It's up to you now. Platforms are available, but we need you to really get behind the efforts to bring this Patriarch Summit to life. Biden has you in a chokehold, but don't be confused. The other side is just as ugly. It is up to you to be the change that you want to see. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, anybody catching the playback, make sure you hit the cash app $FTS. Make sure you just like, share, subscribe. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.